DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, hope you're all well. And today it is Monday. And as usual on Mondays, it is time for a tag video. Most Mondays. Just a minute, there seems to be a strange noise. Yeah, I think I got rid of it. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. Somewhere over there somebody's working. So like I say, today is Monday and I will be doing a few tag videos. Oh, there's a lot of noise just as I came out. So anyway, let's keep on with all of this. Sorry about that. And it will be starting with Jasmine's 5 questions for her Monday tag. Hi there, Jasmine. Hope that you are well. And let's get right into this tag. Question 1. Do you think money brings happiness? It's a good one, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of the thing with these tag questions. Just a bit deep. A lot of times with these tag questions, there really is very often there isn't like a yes-no answer. So, you know, most people would just like to say, no, money doesn't bring happiness. Well, sometimes it does. It usually, well, it depends on so many things. Do you need the money? Is it extra money? Is it survival money? Is it, how could I say? Is it really, I mean, what your heart is going to do with the money? And so on and so on. So, yeah, sometimes money certainly will bring you happiness. I mean, it is not, there's different ways of being happy. And we're not saying here is money going to be the source of your joy in life. We're talking about happiness here. So very often money actually will bring happiness. It really all depends what you do with it, how much you need it, and so on. So yeah, you know, if you wanted me to give a quick yes/no answer, I'm not going to do that. It's one of these it depends questions. Question 2. Do you read your horoscopes? No. First thing is, I don't believe in horoscopes. And do I know my horoscope sign? Yes, I do. Most people do. Because finally, at one point or other in your life, you do know or find out about it. So yes, and I'm a Virgo. And some people say, oh, I knew you were a Virgo. Okay, good for you. But no, I do not read my horoscopes. Question 3. Cozy weekends inside or out exploring? Most of the time I'd say out exploring, except if it's windy, sorry, not windy, except if it's, a snowstorm or extremely hot weather. Have you ever been out exploring when the sun is beating down on you and you can, you're really thirsty and miserable? Then I'd rather be inside. But as a general rule, yeah, out exploring because it means you're having something new. But a cozy weekend inside is nice. It can be nice, especially if, like I say, if the weather is really lousy and you really wouldn't want to be outside. But if you can, it can be a lot of fun. I used to do a lot of geocaching. I do a lot less now for various reasons. But a weekend out exploring in that way was really, really good. And I did a lot of exploring over in Ireland, for example, doing and using geocaching as a means of, as a means of discovering new things. Yeah. Question 4. Let me see that. Question 4. How would your friends describe you? Overall, I think my friends would describe me as a friendly person, but also a very inquisitive person, a deep thinking person, maybe sometimes an opinionated person. Even though you can be friendly and be opinionated, you have your do have your thoughts on certain things. So I think my friends would overall describe me as a friendly, happy-going person, and my really closer friends would probably add on to that. That he's a Christian person. That kind of like puts a tint to it depending on who I'm talking to. It's like I really like him, but I do have a couple of friends. It's like I really like you, but that kind of gets in the way. There are some people it's like that. Yeah, a few. I had a friend of mine. It was a bit of a sad situation, but when he found out, that I was a Christian, um, he basically moved away a bit from the friendship. I guess he was scared. Anyway, question 5 and last. How did you get into your hobby? Which one? Let's say geocaching. It was somebody online that was doing it, and it was a lady who is not doing videos now anymore. She was in England and was doing a lot of geocaching and was telling us all about it and how cool it was and everything. And then I thought that might not be bad. That could be fun, actually. And it was strange enough because there was Tweetness over in the United States and her husband. We all got into it at the same time. So Mrs. DC over here, Tweetness and her husband over there, and we were doing it on our own and meeting people and everything, and then actually got together to do some geocaching in Europe. And when I say Europe, I mean so we went to Switzerland, Italy, France, and Germany, and then off to Ireland. So we did quite a bit of geocaching there together. So yeah, got into that through somebody online. That's many of our things that we do. Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's already question 5. Oh goodness, I gotta sing a song or something. I'm not up to 10 minutes yet. Well, okay. I guess we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Good to have you back, and take care. And well, the noise has stopped. All we can hear is the birds right now. So that'll be it. DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and have a good week. Bye-bye.